Okay, the third rule is don't stare at men or talk too much. Okay, I stare a lot, like, so that's a real problem for me.
If I like what I see, I'm looking.
and don't talk. What is too much, and what do you mean don't talk too much?
And who's to judge him? What if he's painfully shy and he's not saying anything? And I guess you're just supposed to sit there in silence because you're not really supposed to say anything either. Then
we're screwed because we stare at everybody and we talk a lot. Now here's the irony: between us, there's a lot of men.
There's been a lot of men.
But that's
I've never had trouble getting a man. I've never needed a book.
No, I found them quite easily.
They're everywhere.
They're pretty much, you just go outside. There's
pervasive.
men.
There's lots of them.
There's lots of men there.
Yeah.
Okay, the fourth rule: don't meet him halfway or go Dutch on a date. Well, halfway. Well, what if you live an hour away?
Why wouldn't you meet? Or what if you want to go to a restaurant that happens to be downtown and you both live in different ends of the city? And why wouldn't you meet at the restaurant?
Exactly.
I don't know. And then other advice, especially for people who date online, which is really common now. Other advice suggests that you never have to pick you up at your place.
Never. Right? I don't want him to know. What if he's crazy? I don't want him to know where I live.
Certainly on a first date, you don't want him to.
And don't go Dutch. Now this is another thing. I believe whoever invites pays.
Yeah.
Unless you're hanging out regularly and you're both contributing equally, but you know what I mean? It's like...
Or there's a really, I think if there's a really big income difference, I think if one person's a daycare teacher and the other person's a CEO of a company...
And he wants to take you out for surf and turf. He goes, let's go to surf. What are you going to say? I can't afford my half of the surf and turf.
That's
right. So can we go to, go grab a bowl of pho somewhere instead because it's $9? Like, what do you say?
Exactly.
Really, it's like if he invites you. But then I've invited men many times because because we've gone out and I think it would be a nice treat and I'll actually say, let's go out. This will be my treat.
This will be my treat.
But none of this
You're good like this. You're good like this. And I mean, it depends. I mean, if somebody's broke or whatever, there's all kinds of different reasons why you might end up paying half, or somebody picks up the tab, but it's not really important.
Or you know what?
I don't think it's something you focus on.
You go Dutch when you're with friends, and the way it happens is that, when you get the bill and you and I go out regularly, you know what we do? We'll just pull out whatever happens to be in our wallet.
Oh yeah, it's like, here I have a 20.
But we're not dating.
No, I know.
I mean, and that would be awkward to be broke and go on a date.